ever wondered how the beautiful islands of Fiji came to be? The history of Fiji is as fascinating as its picturesque landscapes. The story begins around 1500 BC, with the arrival of the Austronesian and Melanesian people. These early settlers, renowned for their seafaring skills, made the long journey across the vast Pacific Ocean. They didn't just stumble upon these islands, they sought them out, navigating by the stars and understanding the ocean currents. Once they arrived, they didn't simply settle, they flourished, establishing a unique culture and society. Imagine a world where every day is a struggle for survival, and yet they managed to build communities, develop their own art, and even create a complex social hierarchy. These early people were the original Fijians, the ancestors of the people who inhabit the islands today. So, the foundation of Fiji was laid by these early settlers. But as you'll see, the islands were destined for more intriguing historical events. Around 500 years ago, Fiji's history took a darker turn. The peaceful existence of the islanders was disrupted by tribal warfare. This was a time marked not only by battles for control and dominance, but also by the chilling practice of cannibalism. Yes, you heard it right, cannibalism was quite prevalent during this period, a stark contrast to the tranquil life the Fijians had known. This tumultuous era also saw significant societal changes. Powerful chiefdoms began to emerge, each striving to expand its influence and control. These chiefdoms were more than just political entities, they were complex social structures that dictated the course of everyday life in Fiji, from the allocation of resources to the resolution of disputes. But even in the face of such violence and upheaval, the spirit of the Fijian people remained unbroken. They adapted, they survived, and they continued to shape their unique culture. This dark period in Fiji's history was about to change dramatically with the arrival of Europeans. The late 18th century brought Europeans to Fiji's shores, forever altering the course of the island nation's history. As they ventured into this uncharted territory, the Europeans brought with them new ideas, technologies, and beliefs that began to shape the indigenous culture in ways both profound and subtle. Among the most influential of these was the introduction of Christianity, which gradually replaced traditional beliefs and became the dominant religion. The Europeans' influence wasn't limited to cultural changes. Economic and political shifts were also significant. The island's abundant resources attracted many foreign entrepreneurs, leading to the establishment of large-scale plantations. However, the most pivotal moment came in the year 1874 when Fiji was ceded to British rule. This marked the beginning of a new chapter in Fiji's history, one characterized by both progress and conflict. Fiji's history under British rule was marked by significant changes, but the struggle for independence was on the horizon. After nearly a century under British rule, Fijians began to yearn for independence. The mid-20th century saw a surge of nationalistic fervor, a passionate outcry of a people yearning to govern their own land. It was a tumultuous period, filled with challenges and obstacles. The road to independence was not paved with gold, but with the sweat, perseverance, and unwavering determination of the Fijian people. Political mobilization, negotiations, and a series of constitutional conferences at London's Marlborough House marked this era. These were not easy tasks. They tested the resilience and unity of the Fijian people. But their collective struggle was not in vain. After navigating through the stormy seas of colonial politics, Fiji finally emerged on the other side. On the 10th day of October in the year 1970, the Fijian flag flew high, marking the birth of an independent nation. Fiji's journey to independence was a long and arduous one, but it marked a new era in the island nation's history. Since gaining independence, Fiji has faced its own set of challenges and triumphs. The nation's journey into sovereignty was not without its share of political instability. From the late 20th century into the early years of the 21st, Fiji grappled with multiple coups and constitutional crises as it sought to define its national identity and governance structures. Despite these hurdles, the nation has shown remarkable resilience and adaptability. The last 2 decades have witnessed significant economic growth, with sectors like tourism, agriculture, and mining driving the economy forward. Fiji's societal advancements have been equally impressive, with increased access to education and healthcare, along with strides in gender equality and indigenous rights. The spirit of the Fijian people, their tenacity and resilience, has been the constant thread woven through the nation's history. From early settlement to modern times, the history of Fiji is a captivating tale of resilience, transformation, and endurance.